Hello, Oswego. Thank you for joining us today on the Focus Group, where students come together to talk about issues and topics that concern them. Today, we're going to be talking about fabulosity, how to be fabulous in your daily lives. I'm talking about fabulous in fashion, academics, talent, everything for you today. So today, in the first part of our segment, joining us, we have fashion show coordinator Tafari Powis, as well as Jason DeMauro, who is a McNair Scholar on campus and has also traveled to places like Benin, Africa, and Paris as well, right? Okay. Well, I'm going to start with you, Tafari. I want you to tell me. It's disgusting in Oswego, okay? The weather's nasty. The wind, I walk to class, everything is hitting me from this side to that side. My hair is messed up, my fro is uneven. It's stressful. This weather is really stressful. How do you stay so fabulous with your trench coats and everything, despite all of this, despite the weather that makes you feel gloomy and blah? Like, how do you deal with it?
Well, you can never go against the weather. You have to dress according to the weather. So, picking out a very nice trench coat that goes with the wind, or, maybe something darker for the winter is even better as well, because, it absorbs the heat and stuff. On campus, a hoodie, Oswego hoodie is very fab. It's very, very fab. Yeah, it is, because you're a Oswego student, you want to represent your school. And I really get upset when people wear like Albany State. You're not
or
at
when
Albany
you
State.
see Syracuse,
Yeah,
what's up with that? Syracuse, this is not Oswego, this is not Syracuse, represent.
Right, so you just want to dress according to the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, the weather is really bad sometimes, but you still have to represent and be fab.
So fabulous is a hoodie sometimes too.
Yeah.
It's sweatpants also?
It's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. The confidence in your clothing and
I get
your
it.
style of walk and your representation to the world.
So it's more of an inner thing.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I get it. So, Jason, tell me, when you're searching for a female, I mean, is it an inner thing, or is it more, I want that girl right there because she has a big old booty and a curves, and I just want that girl right there. What is it?
No, it's definitely an inner thing. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be what she's wearing, but like he said, how he's wearing it.
I feel like you guys are lying to me. I don't believe this. Guys.
Well, I look for shoes.
Oh.
I love shoes.
The heels?
So the really nice
heels?
heels, like yours, is
Oh.
perfect.
I'm fab. I'm so fab right now.
So if you're wearing a really nice shoe, I'll pay attention to you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's the shoes.
For me, yeah.
What else? It's because I don't believe this heart thing. It's about the heart.
True. The mind as well.
It's about the mind. So she can't be like, you wouldn't go for Paris Hilton.
No.
Would you
No.
go for Beyonce?
I don't know much about Beyonce, to be honest with you.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this, Jason. Okay, well, Jason, tell me a little bit about your travels. You went to Africa.
Right.
You went to Benin, Africa, and Paris as well, right?
Yep.
And you are a McNair Scholar.
Correct.
For those of you, I'm going to try and sum it up. For those of you guys who don't know what it is to be a McNair Scholar, it's basically a chance it gives underrepresented kids a chance to go to grad school, right? So that would include...
Right. So there's the criteria are be a minority student, be a first-generation college student, or come from an economically disadvantaged background. And so you have to be two of those three to be accepted into the McNair program.
I see, but you found a way to incorporate that into your studies. You you did the McNair program in Africa somehow, right?
Well,
Like you.
yeah, I took the trip and some of the things that I learned from that trip and used that in my research last summer, which I was looking at social returns to education in a developing country. And so I was actually really fortunate in that I was able to work with inspectors from the Beninese school system, the director of the reform that's happening there, and also the last minister of primary and secondary education.
Wow.
So
That's amazing. What can be more fabulous than going to another country and studying and everything, doing what you want? And right after Benin, you went straight over to Paris.
correct, yep.
How was that?
Paris is beautiful. I mean, there's no way around it. That was nice in the sense that we were able to spend more time in the classrooms with the children. In Benin, we were there, but maybe for an hour in the schools. In Paris, we were there all week throughout the entire school day.
Okay. Now, Jason actually has some clips for us from when he went to Benin, right? With children getting their boogie
Right.
on, good
Right.
dancing.
And what's interesting is about this, the clip, let me give a little bit of background. This is in a place called Gambier, and Gambier is actually a city that's in the middle of a lake. It's about a 15-minute boat ride from the shore, and the entire village is 6 feet above the water on stilts. So the children here come from that village.
Okay, well, we're going to pull up some of those clips right now so we can see children in Benin getting their dance on. Oh,
Right. This
Wow,
is in a
okay.
maternal school, and the children wanted to show us some of the things that their traditional dancing.
okay, so does this particular dance mean something? Is it?
Not that they had shared with us, but I'm sure that it does have significance within their society.
Okay, and what was the feel like? How many kids were in this particular classroom?
There was about 45 students in this classroom, which really that's small for Benin. I think the largest class I had seen was 74 students and one teacher. So we have our education
appreciate what you
majors
have
that complaining
here,
about 30 students, yeah, and it's twice as many. So.
Wow. Okay, now, Tafari, you have done multiple fashion shows here on campus, right? Can you tell us a little bit about the fashion shows that you've done and how you get inspiration to do these?
Well, basically sitting in my room reading Vogue or Elle and just like, I need to do a fashion show. So when there's like a show coming up, I direct the scene, I get a couple of models together and just help them walk, build confidence throughout the weeks before the show. And even the day of the show, we go to the mall together, we eat together, it's like a family. So we build this bond and the day of the show comes and it's just like, it's just a rush. There's a rush of fashion, I love it. It's like my drug, I guess you can say. And I love it, and they love it. And you know, some of the girls come in and like, they're iffy about it, and I just help them boost confidence, and that's what I'm here for. And then we do shows, and it's fabulous, all the time.
It's fabulous, all the time. What are some confidence boosting things you have?
Well, at fashion show practice, they're usually like through Monday through Friday, and it's in Seneca basement from like 7 to like 9 or later. And what we do is turn on music and we walk, and we all walk. I walk, my friends walk, we all walk to show them, you know, how to walk and how to show confidence and show the crowd that, you know, this is what I'm wearing, this is what I'm going to show you, this is my representation of myself and what I like. And, you know, it's what they like and what they would wear.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys both for that. I just want to ask you a quick question. How do you get on campus? Like, how do you get started? Like, because the biggest problem that I have is getting started. So just quickly in like 20 seconds, tell me, how do you get started? How do you get students to stop being fearful of doing things and just go for it?
You have to have the drive. That's a good, you really have to have the drive within yourself and find friends that have the drive if you don't, to motivate you, motivation.
Yeah, and building on that, ask questions. Ask as many damn questions as you want.
Okay, well, thank you guys for that. Now, after the break, Tafari is going to show me how to turn a gloom outfit into a fashionably, fabulously fierce outfit, okay? Thank you, Oswego. Don't touch that dial. We will be right back after the break.